Oh, gee.
All right, guys and gals. I thought this footage kind of deserves some narration here. This was a pretty feisty fish, and it was a big 43-inch fish, I think, if I remember right. Anyways, this was quite the shit show here. I was fishing in quite a bit of current, 3-4 miles an hour of current, and heading into shallower water as I was drifting downstream and hooked up into this fish. I got myself in a predicament here because there's all kinds of down timber, trees scattered throughout this area on the river, and I had to hit the spot lock on the trolling motor to keep the boat in place so I wouldn't hit any more trees. But that kept the fish out here in the current, as you can see, and it was just fighting like crazy. At this point, I was trying to net it. I couldn't get it in the net because it was going downstream with the current. Multiple attempts here to get it in, but it just kept going further and further away from me. Eventually here I give up, and then the damn thing swims around the back end of the boat, and you can't see all this, but it goes around the back end and it gets up inside of that tree on the left hand side there, and I literally was like pulling the fish out of the tree. It was still fighting. Can't believe I ended up getting this thing in the net, but I did. Right there. You can see the boat shaking back and forth, trying to manage all that current. And the trolling motor is already kind of propped up, so it wouldn't be dragging bottom. And so it's like the prop spinning out of the water, thrashing around. You can see the boat swaying back and forth. This was just one hell of a catch. Can't even believe I got this thing in the net. But anyways, I'll stop talking and enjoy the rest of the footage. Oh, one more thing. This fish had a tag on its bottom side. I couldn't read the numbers on it. I didn't want to mess around with the fish too much trying to scratch them off so I could read it. But the pit tag reader I had was able to pick up the number, and I was able to report this fish back to the DNR. And when you do that, they send you some information about the fish. When it was originally tagged, how big it was, if any other anglers caught the fish and what it measured at that point in time. And then they can give you an age estimate of that fish and whether or not it's male or female. So if you ever catch them with a tag, don't forget to report to your DNR office, and you'll get to hear some cool history on that fish.